What's up, everybody? Emceemur here, and welcome back to the Emceemur Show. You know, it's been all business for a while. We've been getting some things done. We've been getting some products reviewed. We've been getting some games played. We've been getting some stuff looked at, all right? Lots of great stuff, but let's hang out a little bit, all right? Let's chill out and have some fun. You know, Christmas is over, but there's still one more gift to open. That's right. I have in my possession a package that I received from the one and only CMRetroGaming. CMRetroGaming, great dude. A lot of you that watch this show know him. We've initiated what we like to call a mystery trade. He was watching one of my live streams, mentioned a specific item. I said I wanted said item. I wasn't asking him to give it to me. But he said, hey, I got this thing at a yard sale for $2. You can have it. Now, that's not the way things work here on the show. If you send me something, I'm going to send you something. Mystery trade initiated. All right, so he's getting a mystery Mur-Pack in the mail. He has no idea what he's getting. Now, I know I'm getting this one thing. I know of two other things, too. But there's more in the box than just that. Let's get this thing open and see what we got from CMRetroGaming in this fantastic Emceemur Show mystery trade. First up is a note. Mur, enjoy the Atari stuff. CM, there's Atari stuff in here. So first thing I've pulled out is a copy of Tunnel Runner for the Atari 2600. Now this is super cool. CBS Electronics game, you know, it's in pretty good condition. I don't have this game. That's the most important thing here. And if you watch the show, you know I'm trying to fill out my Atari collection. We've been all about some Atari stuff lately. This is a game I don't have, and I don't even remember if I've played it. But you can bet we're going to be taking a look at it right here on the show, most likely on a future live stream. Now this is cool. We have a box and manual for a copy of Blackjack for the Atari 400 and 800. It's actually one of the cassette games, and there's a cassette deck for the Atari system. I don't have that. That's just one of those items. This is one of those things that kind of sets off a scavenger hunt. You know, you're like, okay, I have this, now what do I do with it? You know, I want the cassette now. I want the cassette player. It's going to set off a whole thing. Now, you know, I've got an Atari 400 right over here. I see you eyeing it. Man, you know, I've already started collecting more aggressively for this thing, and anything with that on it, I gotta have it. I'm starting to add to it now. If you've watched the vintage game hunting vlog, the first episode here on the show, you know that I recently got a copy of Centipede for it. We're going to be taking a look at that as well in the vintage computing segment episodes to come. Really cool stuff, man. This is going to look neat on the shelf. Then we got all kinds of paperwork here, man. We've got some proofs of purchase for CBS games, boulders and bombs. We got Dadgum Mountain King in here. It's just time capsule stuff, you know. This is stuff that you just don't see. Very cool stuff. We got some command cards for some games, Atari 400 games. Night Strike. I mean, come on, dude. An electric hush falls over the gathering darkness of evening, only to be suddenly shattered by the screams of sirens. The most powerful graphics engine in the history of gaming. Still is today. Your imagination. Now this is really cool. We've got instructions for a crazy shootout. Another game I don't have, but looks really cool. Boulders and bombs. I also don't have that. But I do have this. Mountain King. And you know, I've got a pretty good collection of manuals for a lot of my Atari games, but this is cool. What a cool manual. It's been so well preserved. The artwork in it is so fantastic. This is it, man. This is the heart and soul of what we're here to do. Such cool stuff. This thing, though. Discover the world of Atari home computers. I got a $1 1982 catalog for Atari products here. I used to drool over these things as a kid. I used to drool over the Nintendo foldouts, the Get in Touch with Sega software foldouts from the Master System games, because you got like 1 or 2 games a year. All the rest of the stuff you would just look in these catalogs and dream about. I love how they put home education at the top. Getting mom and dad in on it, and you go, oh yeah, you gotta have this thing. Look at these things. I mean, this is so great, and the artwork here is just so preserved. This catalog is in such great shape. You gotta love all the screenshots of the software inside. This is just so neat. This is something that I'm really going to love to have on the shelf and just kind of look through all this time capsule-ish stuff. It feels so great, and it reminds you of products that you may not have in your collection and you may not remember were even made. You're going to want to get right on eBay and start buying this stuff. This stuff can play hell on your wallet. This is a very cool thing to get, very cool thing to add to my bookshelf. Up next, we have a Donkey Kong for the Intellivision. Now, I have in my possession an Intellivision 2 console. It works well, I just need to get a new AC adapter for it, which won't be too bad. Then we're going to be able to enjoy some of this stuff, but yeah, this is great. A lot of Intellivision games aren't worth much. Some of this kind of stuff, the heavy-duty branded stuff, Donkey Kong, yeah, man, that's it's a little pricier at that point. And the box has got some wear, but I gotta tell you, this cartridge, I mean, it's as pure as the day it was made. The label is just mint. I don't even feel right touching it. It's just spectacular. This box has really protected this thing over the years. It's got the warranty card in it, as well as a pretty much minty fresh instruction leaflet. So what we have here is no joke. We have a complete Donkey Kong for the Intellivision. If you watch the show religiously, and I hope that you do, in the not too distant past, you'll remember that I acquired a copy of Burger Time, also for the Intellivision, from my good friend Jon at GenXGrownUp in a similar mystery trade. This, though, is going to look really good right next to it. As will this. A copy of Sears Telegame's Astro Smash. Who doesn't like Astro Smash? And this box is really held up. The structural integrity is there. It's got some spine wear, but it looks good, and it's also done its job over the years. We have a very nice instruction leaflet inside. We have the overlays in great condition, and we have the cartridge also with label in fantastic condition. This is how you want to see this stuff. Once I get the Intellivision 2 outfitted with the proper power supply, you can bet we're going to be playing some of this stuff right here on the show. And finally, the main piece in question, the item that got this whole trade started, yeah, the elusive Atari Flashback 7800 Mini from way back in the day. From my understanding, this was before At Games even had the license to distribute these. This was done by someone else. These are old, and I've passed over a few of these in my times out scavenging about, but you know, at those times, I wasn't collecting these things, and I have a 7800, it's a nice 7800, and a fairly robust 7800 game collection, if I do say so myself, but no way to stream those games, and that's something that I've been wanting to do. Hence my interest in this thing. We can stream what's on this unit, we can take a look at the menus, the interfaces, what's included on it, and do some live gameplay with you guys right here on the show. I think that's going to be neat. That's something I'd like to do. CM had all this stuff wrapped up in bubble wrap. He's pretty professional getting this stuff to you in great condition, and this was in great condition. These controllers look minty fresh. They're little mini versions of the 7800 sticks, but they feel neat. Again, they're in good condition. That's what's really important, so hopefully they're going to do their job. We're going to be able to get on this thing and review it, as well as do a live stream of the games on the system. Very much looking forward to that. The Atari 7800 is so underappreciated, and there's reasons for that, but there's reasons to love it too. I'm going to show you those reasons. What a great mystery trade that was, man, and I want to thank CM Retro not only for doing the trade, but for sweetening the deal with so much great stuff, these great artifacts, these games that I didn't already have, games that are going to be fantastic to add into the collection. If you don't already watch CM Retro, I'm going to make sure to have a link to his channel in the description of this video. Make sure that you check him out if you haven't already. CM Retro is such a great dude. He's just good people. Again, he's been very supportive of the channel, and you know, over the years he's been a great friend too. And he's great for mystery trades, as you can plainly see. This was a lot of fun, and make sure that you tune into his channel to see what he got for me. Again, he's got an Emceemur mystery pack on the way, and you know we don't mess around with those. Send him some good stuff that I know that he will enjoy. He doesn't collect, you know, for these systems necessarily, but he knows that I've got a sweet spot for these things, and they're going to have a good home here, as will the things I sent him. He's going to have a great time with that, no doubt. So this was fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this relaxed look at some cool retro stuff, some cool vintage items right here on the Emceemur Show. But most importantly, let me know what you think about everything that you saw here in the comment section below of this video, because you know that I love getting a conversation going with you right here on the Emceemur Show. I hope that you liked what you saw here today. I hope that you're going to drop a like on this video, and most importantly, if you have not already done so, I hope that you're going to subscribe to the Emceemur Show. Be a part of Mur Nation. We're rising up all the fantastic things that we've got going on right here on the show. You need to be a part of it. Make sure that you slap that notification bell so you are always the first to know when new content goes live. You know that I love making it for you. Thanks so much for watching this. Emceemur signing off for this fun episode of the Emceemur Show, and I will see each and every one of you again next time.